off to a great start. It was wonderful because Marcus was able to reconnect with one of his friends from JMU, from undergrad, and we met up at P.F. Chang's. They actually drove all the way from Charlottesville, which I thought was interesting, just to go to P.F. Chang's, because I guess they said they don't have that there.
He was coming to Richmond saying he's celebrating his birthday, so we have to go up because he was one of my close friends. We used to sing together. So I hadn't seen my friend Sean for I don't know how many years. Hadn't celebrated his birthday with him. It was over a decade. So it was kind of a big deal. It was a long time. Seriously, it was definitely over a decade. Before we left, he said, well, I'm having a get-together tomorrow, and one of our other friends that used to sing with us in the group, it was just 3 of us. He was going to come in that Saturday evening, so we decided to then go to Charlottesville and just hang out with them. So we did. Saturday afternoon.
On the way up, we encountered a lot of traffic, which is kind of strange if you think about it. We don't really know what happened. It had to have been some kind of accident on 64 because we were going the back road to try and enjoy the scenery. So we were in that traffic for a couple of hours.
Yeah, they were dumping traffic from 64 west onto the road that we were on, and it was bad. Luckily, I decided I was too tired to drive, and I made Melanie drive right before we got into traffic. And so for me, it was, it was horrible.
It was horrible. And you didn't offer to pick up either.
No, I don't think I could have handled it.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, anyway, when we finally reached Charlottesville, it didn't feel welcoming, but I tried to brush it off and think positively, but I kept feeling something.
During that evening, he actually footage old VHS tape, which was had to have been, let's see, I was 19. So it was about 16 years ago. Oh gosh. Yeah, about 16 years old. So that was really cool to see because I had never seen it. It took a long time for our other friend Justin to get there, so in the course of waiting for him and then spending some time with him, it got so late. We were planning to leave that night, but it got so late we ended up crashing on the couch and then came back in the morning.
We got up early.
And so that's when, on our way back,
I decided I wanted to see the scenery in Charlottesville. Why did I want to do that? I don't know. But as we started getting closer to UVA, I started feeling this heaviness, and it just got heavier and heavier and heavier. And as we started going through the town, and Mr. Marcus decided he wanted to detour because there was a lot of construction, it just felt like we were going into the backwoods.
Yeah, it was crazy, and I felt it too. I mean, Melanie put words to it when we were driving, and she said, "Marcus, I don't feel comfortable here. Why are we driving here? We need to get out." And she was upset that I had taken tried to go around the construction.
I was like, no.
And it really did felt strange. Like if you were to get out of the car, you might not get back in. I mean, it was just a bad feeling. And then me having had this injury, I didn't feel as like the youthful 20. Not that I'm 20 something, but the youthful 20 something that I'm used to to feeling like that could protect my wife and myself. And I was like, yeah, I probably couldn't protect us out here if something happened. And the strange thing is, it's Charlottesville. I don't know if anything strange happened in Charlottesville. So to have that feeling without,
it's quiet.
Yeah, without knowing any context or having any context for why we were feeling the way we were feeling was kind of weird. And so we didn't find out what was going on until much later.
A week later, Shabbat, that Saturday, It was interesting because right after service, we were trying to leave and get home, but after service, one of the individuals, who's not a member, by the way, was very excited to talk to us about something that was going on in Charlottesville. We didn't have any clue. We didn't know what was going on. I just told Marcus, something's not right. I can't put my finger on it, but something spiritually is not right. Anything that manifests in the natural has already been presented and solidified in the spirit, and that's what I was experiencing. So fast forward a week later,
he was saying they took cans of I guess he was talking about soda cans, and they were mixing cement and they were putting them in the soda cans so they can throw them at people. And when Melanie said, "That's evil," I mean, that was her reaction, was, "That's evil." And the guy was like, "Well, I wouldn't call it evil." He said, "I think they're just ignorant. They just think that it's not gonna, it's not actually gonna hurt somebody. They're really just, I think they're just doing it to scare people. So I wouldn't call it evil. It's just ignorant." And I just thought that explanation didn't make any sense. If you want to be on that side, you say, "Well, I think it's justified because," or whatever. But just to say that it's ignorant, I think sometimes, we use that as an excuse. And ignorance is not always innocent.
And also, if you think about it, if you throw a ball, you can hurt somebody. I've been hit in the eye with a softball. It's not cement. It hurts. So even if they decided just to throw cans that were filled with its original contents, you know that causes pain. So I don't understand that mentality, but I hope that we will learn from this in a positive manner at some point. I hope. Until next time.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And we love reading your comments.